You were saying you wanted to say
Go
something.
ahead, Gino. Ask the question while this was going on. Go ahead.
You wanted to jump in? You look like you wanted to jump in.
No, I
right
want
away.
you to ask the question you asked me.
The question I asked you?
Yeah, when you guys
Whether
had
you would change your style of play.
Yeah, and I said no. What would that mean for me? I don't know. Changing my game. I don't know how to do that.
The best lie was where you said, "What? Start trying." If you're going to talk about what we said off camera, then we're going.
I threw back checking in there too, but that's not an
Thanks.
option.
I'm glad you guys had your fun with that. Little
You
piece.
started. I wasn't even bringing it up, but I will bring this up to Pooley. Listen, Matthews is dangerous to opponents because of his style of play. He's also dangerous to himself because of his style of play. Is there anything you would suggest that he change?
Well, his awareness is so good on the ice for everything around him. He's going to be a little more aware of where he's going and choosing his routes, and he'll get used to that. Hey, he's been the biggest, strongest guy growing up. He's 6'3", 220 pounds. He's used to doing whatever he wants to do physically, but watch this route. As he comes along the goal line here, he doesn't even acknowledge that Jacob Trouba's coming into this play. Now, Jacob Trouba's a big, strong guy, and he's intent on hitting him. Watch his eyes. He's looking at the puck, and then he looks up at the net. He's going right to the net, and here comes Trouba. Hey, that was called the high-rent district for a reason, because you paid a price when you went in there. You would tiptoe into that area, and he's so good at playing in traffic but not getting hit, and he'll get used to this, Gino. He really will, but this is an interesting list. This is most hits against, top scorers in the National Hockey League. That top of that list are big guys, Malkin, Rantanen, Matthews. Those are big guys. They welcome contact. A player like Mitch Marner doesn't get hit because he's been small his whole life and he knows how to avoid contact. So Matthews will simply get smarter at where to go, what routes to choose, and he'll get more efficient with that because there are big, strong guys in this league, much bigger and stronger than any other league he's played in.
Credit to him for not having any fear to go into that part of the zone. Now, here's a question for you. Now they juggle the line. So now Marner is back with Kadri and Marleau, and Hyman, Kapanen play with Tavares. How do you like those adjustments?
I think the biggest thing here is for John Tavares, Gino. I think when you go back to those meetings in August when everyone was saying, hey, we got a matchup for you that you're really going to like, and it's Mitch Marner. Well, guess not. That's not the case anymore. And you have to go out there and prove that you're the $11 million. I think he's making 16 this year. He's making a lot of money. But he's got to go out there and just be a dominant player. That's why you go out and you acquire. Sorry, is it more than that, Pooley? 18?
No, you're right. No, you're right.
Okay. But you have to go out there and prove to everybody in this organization that this is why we got you for a situation like this. You were the go-to guy with the New York Islanders. Now our top gun is out, so go out there and be that guy. I don't care if it's Kapanen. I don't care if it's Hyman. You're a high-priced guy. Go out there and play like it every shift.
And I think part of it is he's played so well with Hyman. Down low in particular, and Kapanen's game has elevated tremendously. But I could also see a Marner and Kapanen flip here at some point. You know, if things don't go well right out of the gate, being able to put Kadri back with Marleau and Marner, and that line was so good the second half of that year. He just has so many more options with John Tavares as part of it.
The bottom line, Gino, is this is why you acquire high-priced talent like this, because in a situation, if you look at different organizations, if this is the Edmonton Oilers and Connor McDavid's out for a month, I would say it most definitely mean that their season would be flushed down the tubes.
But not in this case, you're saying?
Not in this case with the Maple Leafs.
How long does Tavares stay patient before he starts becoming vocal about wanting to have Marner back?
Well, I would say 5 games in, if he doesn't have any points.
Success-related.
Yeah.
Success-related.
I mean, he's still got the power play where he can make some hay, but I would say, 4 or 5 games, if there's no points coming around 5-on-5, he might be like, remember those meetings we had back in Los Angeles?
Remember when you
guys really wanted me to come here?
Hey, remember last season when Auston Matthews missed 20 games overall? He missed some time in November, a concussion in December, the back injury before that, then the separated shoulder in February. But that was the right shoulder. This time it's the left. 2 similar shoulder injuries in 2 seasons. Is there a pattern leading to concern here?